Guys, today I'm going to show you things that I would have shown you if I was here, so bear with me by watching this video. So I'm going to go over the next parts of your packet, not exactly in the right order because the packet actually wasn't designed in the best way, so I'm going to go over kind of the second part first and the first part second, but that's the order you do them in real life. So after you take photos, you will have a roll of film and it will be in a cassette. You'll actually have to take the roll of film out of the cassette in the black bag. But for our practice purposes, we can't do that because we don't want to expose film. So some of you are going to just have like a black blanket, and we might even have like one table that just has one big black blanket that you can practice doing this stuff under, just so you don't use your eyes and you can practice what it will really be like in a black bag or in a black room. And then others will actually get black bags. So we can use the black bags that are in the classroom, so one table can grab those. But this is a black bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of my equipment I need to develop my film without exposing it. So pretend my film is in a cassette. It's not, but pretend. I would have to put it in the cassette in the black bag. I'll have to put my reel in the bag. I need a post in the bag, and I need a funnel. And then lastly, of course, I need a tank to hold my chemicals when I develop. So you can put that in there too. All right. The first thing I would do, if this was a real life activity, first of all, I have to zip my first zipper and then my second zipper. This ensures that my bag is light tight. No light can get in it. The other thing that ensures my bag is light tight is that this is wrapped tightly around my arm. So I'm going to slide that up my arm. If you have really skinny arms, you're going to have to slide it up a little bit further, but my arms are like big enough that I can just do that right on my wrist. Okay, so now I'm light tight. Okay, in reality, I would be taking my film off of my canister right now. I'd undo the top of my canister, and then I would take my my film off of the reel, and then I would take the tape off of the post and all that stuff. But since I don't have to do that because we're just practicing, I'm just going to put my film right on the reel. So right now, real time, I'm putting my film on the reel. Next, I'm putting my post in my tank. Next, I'm putting my reel in my tank. And next, I'm putting my funnel on my tank. Now I know the funnel's locked on. Now I know my film is safe. And this is going to be a little quiz. So when you do this at your table, the substitute will come around, Ms. McClintock, and she will check and see that 1, your top is on tight. 2, your film is on your reel. And 3, you have a post here. All of these things ensure that your film is going to develop evenly and it's going to develop correctly because it is safe from any light. Okay? When you go to develop, now, normally I would not check and see if my film is on there tight because I can't take this off because it has to be processed before I can take the lid off. So when I go to process my film, I would actually start with developer. When you guys use developer, you'll start with developer 1, 2, or 3. Developer 2, you would pour 8 ounces of chemical into a graduated cylinder, and then you'd pour it in. It will tell you to agitate for the first 30 seconds. So you're going to go like this. And then you have to tap it. Developer 2 must be disposed into developer 3. So I will have to develop this for about 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And every 30 seconds, I have to agitate it for 5 seconds. So I'm going to go like this. And so on. So 25 seconds goes by. And I'm going to do this for 5 seconds. and then I'm going to tap it to knock the bubbles off. I'm going to do that until my whole time is up. And then I'm going to take my developer, pour it into my graduated cylinder, and I would take, because I use developer 2, I would pour this with a funnel and pour this into developer 3. Because the chemicals get exhausted over time, developer 2 has a shorter time to develop than developer 3. Developer 3 has to go for longer because the chemicals become exhausted. My next chemical, I do a stop bath, I pour it in here, do this, and all I do is agitate it for 30 seconds. We use the stop bath throw in the top tank, and then we dispose of it into this tank. The next thing, I'll just pour my stop bath out in here, okay? Next thing is fixer. Fixer's 10 minutes every time, regardless of the bottle you choose, but fixer 2 goes into fixer 3, fixer 1 goes into fixer 2. When we dispose. So I pour this in, I pour this in here, 8 ounces of chemicals, pour that in, and then I'm going to go ahead and agitate for 30 seconds. After that 30 seconds is up, I'm going to tap my tank. Then I'm going to agitate for 5 of every 30 seconds. So when that 25 seconds goes by, I'm going to agitate for 5 seconds. When that 5 seconds is up, I'm going to tap my tank. I'm going to wait for 25 seconds. And so on until the end of that 10 minutes. Okay? That is just your brief summary of development for today so that you can work on the next part of your packet. Good luck.